gates and doors are barred, all the windows fastened down. I spent the night in sleeplessness, arose at every sound. Half in hopeless sorrow, half in fear the day would find the soldiers breaking through to drag us all away. Well, just before the sunrise, I heard something at the wall. The gate began to rattle, a voice began to call. I hurried to the window and looked down to the street, expecting swords and torches and the sound of the soldiers' feet. There was no one there but Mary, so I went down to let her in. John stood there beside me as she told us where she'd been. She said they moved him in the night and none of us know where. The stone's been rolled away and now his body isn't there. We both ran toward the garden, then John ran on ahead. We found the stone and the empty tomb just the way that Mary had said. But the winding sheet that wrapped him in was just an empty shell. And how and where they've taken him was more than I could tell. Well, something strange had happened there, just what I did not know. John believed a miracle, but I just turned to go. Circumstance and speculation couldn't lift me very high, as I'd seen them crucify him, and then I saw him die. Well, back inside the house again, the guilt and anguish came, and everything I promised him just added to my shame. When at last it came to choices, I denied I knew his name. Even if he were alive, it wouldn't be the same. Suddenly, the air was filled with a strange and sweet perfume. Light became from everywhere, throwing shadows from the room. Then Jesus stood before me with his arms open wide. I fell down to my knees and I clung to him and cried. He raised me to my feet, and as I looked into his eyes, love was shining out from them like sunlight from the skies. Guilt in my confusion disappeared in sweet release. Every fear I ever had just melted into sweet